Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Let's try to smile in this global crisis, shall we? It's really rough. I'm going to go a little more calm. This will be kind of a counterintuitive today because, how's this? Come on in, guys. Oh, we'll just have a couple of hundred on today, I think. A lot of Facebook people here today. Kim Chriswell, how are you? How's it going? Sasa, a lot of people from Facebook today. How's it going? We got some regulars. Let's say some hellos. Come on in. Come and chat, guys, if you want. I see you all in the back. Hey, what's up? What's up? We got Brady, Carol, of course. We've got Connie. What's up, Connie? Chris Martinez. What's up, my friend? I'll give some shout outs. I'll take a sip of my, we're doing Rockstar today. I'm going to talk a bit about the world a little because it's kind of scary. My own personal health, because I know you care, it's been a struggle. It's been a heck of a struggle because I know you care. I'll keep this one quick. You guys hear me okay? Happy Tuesday evening. Yes, we are live tonight. We may refer to the Memorex a little later, but I don't think so. Not too much. I mean, we're going to refer to it. We're not going to talk about it. Is that good? The mic good there? With on my hoodie? Okay, so Karishma, what's up? Bill Moore, Helen. Okay, you know what? We had an ad going on Facebook. So I'm off Facebook, but I'm kind of still on Facebook. We're going to talk about that today too. Today, how do I look? I look all right. It's fine. As long as the hair is in place, we're good. Are we going to ramble today? We're going to ramble a little, guys. A ramble warning, because things have changed in my world a little bit. They probably changed in your world too. Let me just say some hellos here. Tina, what is up? Dan, hey guys. Come in the chat, don't be shy. Okay, oh wow. Oh no, we've got like 200 and some right now on. It looks like we may hit 300. Michael Sasuk. I remember you. How's it going, my friend? Back from Twitter Lead Machine. Vince, Jeremy, Richard Brown, of course. Let me see. Let me just pop in the chat here for a sec. Zach Loester, am I saying that right? Warren Taylor, Kath, look at this. We got a lot of people in the back. Come on out and come in the chat, guys, because I know a lot of you from Facebook. Marjan, how are you? Shane, of course. What's up, Shane? Soapit, Betty, Cecile. What's up, Cecile? Okay. Margaret, what's up? David. Okay, we got a lot of people. Sandy, Timothy, of course. Michael Drake, Chris Schaus, what's up? Gloria, Ethel. Oh, I'm going to forget some of you. Miss Debbie's here. Tina. Hey. Let's start off with this. The Gotti in the house. Sonia. Wow, look at this. Bruno, Marlene, Eugene, Donna GG, Brian P. Chuck, what's up, Chuck? Adam, what's up, Adam? Okay, we'll get it kicked off. Hey, Neil, what's up? Okay, let's kick it off. We need these today. Today's going to be really, really awesome. It's going to be my favorite session of all. It's going to be kind of odd because I said counterintuitive. I'm not going to talk much about myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Marc Lalonde. There will be new people popping in. Hey, Rick Johnson, what's up, brother? There will be people that may not know me, okay? This will be, will I syndicate this as an automated webinar? No, not this one. Today we're talking about my biggest mistakes. Oh, geez, what am I doing? It's my 7-year anniversary, last week. It just kind of, 7-year anniversary from when I fired my boss. And it's been a struggle. It's been like since I fired my boss, It's been a struggle. Yeah. It hasn't been pretty. I'm just going to be very real today, okay? This is my energy drink. I'm going to be very real today in terms of how entrepreneurship sucks. I got some statistics that I must go through because it's going to point out a pretty harsh reality. And part of me feels really guilty about this. Yeah, I'm a pretty shrewd businessman at times. I've gotten better at fighting. Yeah, you have to fight in business quite often, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Do I enjoy fighting? I don't know if I enjoy it, but I'm getting better at it. It's more the struggle. Someone said something the other day about the struggle. Get good at the struggle. You know, make this, I have to get this. It's going to come to me throughout the webinar, but I should have wrote it down. Who said it? Elon Musk, maybe? Maybe Dan Pena? About embrace the struggle. Something along those lines, but it's not that. It's kind of like get good at the struggle and get used to doing the struggle and start enjoying the process of the struggle. I've got a lot of pitfalls that I want to bring up today, and I really hope you can. I'm a little emotional. We're going to kick it off with COVID-19. We're going to kick it off with the coronavirus. It wouldn't be right if I didn't. It's a brutal thing. It's very, very real. I am thriving when most people are dying financially. That was probably inappropriate. I'm going to say a lot of things here that are inappropriate, but that I wrote down. I had to write down. I had to wonder why my businesses are flourishing in a time of recession, in a time of financial despair. The numbers are very, very real, by the way. Let's just get it over with, okay? That's what I feel guilty about. Why am I making more membership sales on working from home, on doing what I do, working from home in my pajamas? Why am I getting more calls? Why am I getting more requests? Why am I selling more of the Branding YOUniversity partnerships? We have no affiliates. We'll talk about that too. But why are people seeking education to become self-sufficient? It's because of the times. These times of working from home, where people are being forced to work from home. I'm going to keep it short because it's going to be grim. Here we go. Millions of people will get COVID-19. Millions. These are statistics I looked up yesterday because of why am I making so much money out of the blue? Why am I selling more courses than I ever have? I basically did nothing. Why am I selling more courses? Why are people so tuned into what I'm doing, and now more than ever? Working from home, they're forced to. So let's get into the COVID, get it out of the way. Millions will get it. Hundreds of thousands will die. I think I'm pretty well at the tail end of mine. Those of you who didn't know, just really quick, I was tested positive. Many of you know, many of you don't. It was a painful, what do you want to know? Do you want to know how they test? Do you want to know what the symptoms are? I could keep them really short. They're 20% breathing. I can barely breathe, but I'm getting better now. They stick a swab, just the questions kept coming in after. They stick swabs up my nose to get the snot. They stick it in my throat as well. I ran the test because my doctor was able to hook it up. I'm very connected with my doctor. Okay, he actually lives in my building. So fast forward to today. Instead of getting tested again negatively. Instead of getting tested to see if it's gone yet, I'm deciding to hold off and stay self-quarantined because there's shortages on that stuff right now, and people who really need it, I don't want to take up any of that time, that space. I've got my bunker completely full of food. That was a little intentional. I'm just a stock up kind of guy, so I'm just staying self-quarantined. Whoa, that was not even supposed to be in this thing. It's just it's been very painful physically for me, and I'm thinking I'm a young athletic guy who's self-quarantined anyways. So I'm thinking a lot of people are gonna suffer from it. It's really sad. Okay, 4 million jobs will be lost in the month of May. That one blew my mind. They all blow my mind. I don't like seeing people die, but it's happening. People die anyways. This is sounding all wrong here. If this was not live, guys, I would redo this. It sounds like I'm not sympathetic. I'm extremely sympathetic. I'm really stunned by the financials. What are people going to do? The math doesn't seem to work out. I'm confused a little bit on what's going to happen. The economy is. How can it not crash? How can things not go south? I'm not a mathematician, but I'm looking at all these numbers, and 4 million jobs lost in the month of May. That's more than alarming. That's like you got to take care of your stuff badly now. You need to start writing your own checks, guys. So I'm going to be extremely bold tonight. Do you give me permission to be bold on what you need to do? I'm healthy enough to tell you how it is and give you everything I can tonight, okay? To help you guys out. I'm going to do some stuff tonight that's a little bit unprecedented. I'm going to sacrifice my income. Oh well. Well, you'll see what I mean. You'll see this ain't all about a sales pitch. I'm actually sacrificing my income in order to at least help the ones that are on here tonight. I'm not going to send you money, no, but I'm going to do, I believe, the next best thing, okay? I'm going to help you open up your own school and write your own paychecks, probably pretty much instantly, okay? You'll see what I mean? Let's do this. Rest in peace to retail, supply chains, hospitality, travel, entertainment, startups, small businesses, and jobs. Rest in peace. Will they die and never come back? I don't know, but will they be resuscitated? I'll repeat those industries. Those are on the sea. These are documented. I did not make these up, but I noticed something in here that wasn't, that jumped in my face. There's nothing about education going out of business. There's nothing about the education world, specifically online self-education. It's not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, figures are rising in this time, which is why today I will share with you all my biggest mistakes and my biggest takeaways over the period of 7 years in the work from home selling stuff industry. That's what I decided to call it. That's what I do. I sell things. I sell things, whether they're my things, whether they're other people's things. I sell stuff. I do it from home. I do it digitally. So it's a one-to-many relationship through video, online marketing, personal branding. But I could take something and sell it. And what I do is I teach others to do that as well. And my business is rocking. It's big time rocking. It's rocking more now, like I said, than before. So, biggest mistakes. Ready to jump in? We're going to go through my biggest mistakes and biggest takeaways at the same time. Okay? So what I mean is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I've done is I've taken the mistake and my takeaway from that mistake, because that's how you learn. You fail. You fail bad. I took my 5 biggest ones, and I'm sure you guys don't know what they are until you're about to find out, but you haven't previously known because it's not very motivating. But if I look at the takeaways, it is motivating. After that, the holy grail of this all is opening your own school. Having your own school that sells digital products. We are doing that tonight. I cannot believe we're 15 minutes in. I got to speed this up. And there we go. I'm going to open a school in front. Who here? I haven't even asked any questions. Where are you guys from? And are you doing okay? You guys okay? Anyone infected here? I know it's a kind of a weird, maybe you don't want to admit it or you don't want to say it. 40 to 80% of Americans will get it. You know that, right? You just, many youngsters, when I say young, I think it's under 40, will get the virus and lose the virus and not know they had it. They'll just think they were sick. So it'll kind of go through you. You guys okay? You guys healthy? You good? Where you guys from? Yeah, okay. Yeah, all around the world pretty much, right? Okay. Kind of a bummer of a start of a webinar. You're gonna have to take your life in your own hands, okay, guys? That's going to be the moral of this story. So who has their own school here? Who has their own learning platform? I don't mean an affiliate platform. I mean your own school where you sell your own products. You can't be selling someone else's product without giving them a cut of that product. In general, I've never seen that. I've never seen someone say, here, take my full course that I sell and keep all the profits. I'll be doing that for you guys tonight. Who's in my dirty dozen? My dirty dozen. Say hello, please, in the chat. 12 people, 13 people if you count Eugene. Eugene, you still got to pay me by credit card. I'm picking on Eugene. We're 13 of us. You guys can sell my products. We're going to talk about that at the end. Okay, so it's pretty rare, right? You guys are you in affiliate schools? Are you selling other people's stuff? Who's selling affiliate products? Okay, I know that there's a little delay, but I have to jump right in. Number one mistake I did in the beginning of my 7 years is there's 2 things that you need to pay attention to if you want to build your business and have a successful work from home business. You need to sell something. I think we all know that. Whether you do it through videos, whether you do it through webinars, whether you do it through online presentations, whether you do it through Zoom or Skype calls, or whether you do it through the telephone, you need to sell stuff. But you also need to build your brand. You also need to build your brand. My biggest mistake is I was doing one or I was doing the other. Most people will work on their brand, but some people will only work on the transactional part of it. Let me give you an example. If you're working on your brand 100% of the time, that would be content for your blog, or that would be course creation for your school. These are the 2 things you're going to need to thrive, specifically with where the world is going today. You're going to need your own blog with your own content so that people can know, like, and trust you, and there will be less resistance for them to buy from you. I love the way I said that. It was simple. You need to brand yourself so that people get to know you, like you, and trust you. Therefore, have less resistance when you want to sell them something. Beautifully said, Mark. I like that. I'll keep that at that. And You need your own online school with your own courses that will help these people with what problems that they're facing. It will help them. You can sell them that course and you get 100% of those profits. Boom. That's the brand. That's the brand. The second part is you got to sell. You got to work on your sales. You got to work on your sales. So 50%. I was doing either only brand or I was doing only sales. And I would kind of take turns over like 3-month periods. And what you should be doing is doing 50% and 50%, almost daily. So let's just say if you want to spend the whole day working on either brand or on transactional actions, I recommend 50-50, always. If you've got 2 hours to work during the day, spend 1 hour on your brand, which is creating content or working on a course for your school, or working on your creating content for your blog or creating courses for your school. Simple. That's exactly what we need to remember. Creating content for your blog, or don't worry about syndication. Let's talk about building your brand. If we don't build your brand and create content, we have nothing to syndicate. And number 2 is the art of sales. You have to get good at selling. I'm going to get pretty blunt here. When I say selling, I mean, yes, digitally, sure, and face-to-face. When I say face-to-face, I mean either through Skype or a Zoom call, or by telephone. That's what I mean by face-to-face. We're talking, because there's social distancing, no more coffee shops. We're not talking about that. I don't know when that'll come back, but for now, no, that's not what I mean. When I mean face-to-face, I mean video call or voice call, okay? I still sell. If you're doing 50-50, I recommend doing the hardest thing first, okay? This is the lesson learned here. This is the mistake I did, was I was either working only on my sales skills or only working on my brand. The lesson here, the takeaway from that mistake is it should be 50-50. 50% of your time should be selling. Who did I just sell to? I just sold today. Roberta. I don't know if you're on here. Roberta. I can say I sold Roberta a webinar software platform. I called her up. I did a Zoom. We were doing like a onboarding thing. Sometimes the art of sales, you have to give bonuses in your time, and you got to sell. You got to learn to sell. I'm gonna tell you guys who wants to learn how to sell right now. I'll teach you in 30 seconds how to sell and close more, where your closing ratio is higher. Would you like to know that in 30 seconds? I'll tell you how to sell, how to become a master salesperson. Put it in the chat. I want to know in 30 seconds. Put it in the chat. So you guys understand the 50-50%? Here's how you sell. You get on a Zoom and you screw up. You get on a phone and you screw up and you take notes. You do it again and 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 you do it again. By the 100th time, you're going to start getting better. That's how you sell. Do I sell? I do. Do I need to sell? I think it's important. I think it's important. I take back what I said in the past. 50% of the time, I'm going to make a video. The other 50% of the time, I'm going to get on a Zoom or a phone call and I'm going to sell something. I'm going to share you guys a little story. I'm going to share a little story with you guys. I was watching Mark Cuban the other day. Well, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You will refine your conversation. You will refine your script with every effort, with every call. That's how you sell. Yes, you can research all you want how to sell. Yes, you need a reason why. You need scarcity. You need urgency. You need to throw in bonuses. You need to donate your time. Those are all, those will not compare to doing the thing and screwing up as fast as you can. So, I'm kind of passionate about this. Mark Cuban. Who knows who Mark Cuban is? He's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks basketball team. Okay, I think everyone does, right? When Mark Cuban bought the Dallas Mavericks, he was a billionaire, obviously, to buy a basketball team. When he bought the Dallas Mavericks, I bet you didn't know this. There were no season ticket holders when he bought it. When he bought the team, there were no season ticket holders. That's what he said. I mean, he said it. It's on an interview. It's in an interview. You can find this online. He got maybe, it sounds weird that there were none. That's what he said. I rewound the clip all the time. He got every phone number, of the previous season's ticket holders and called them up one by one to sell them season's tickets. Mark Cuban, the billionaire. Oh, it's on the Patrick David podcast. Patrick David. It's on his podcast. And Patrick David's like, you called them? You called to them? Good impression, eh? You called to them personally? Yes, I called them personally. Mark Cuban did that. And he goes, the first one, it was kind of odd. Then I said, okay, that didn't work. This worked. The second one, I was getting warmed up. The third one, as I went on, I refined my script. I refined my questions. And I just kept going. Every single previous season's ticket holder. Okay, there we go. 50-50, lesson number 1. That took long, but that included all the intro. We're going to roll on faster here. Mistake number 2. I would try to avoid failing. Nobody likes to fail, right? When I say avoid failing, I mean I would accept failing, but I wouldn't thrive for it. I wouldn't look for it. I wouldn't be like, okay, I want to fail now. Let's fail a lot today. I wouldn't say that. Now I do. So let me give you some examples. When you avoid failing, you don't want to screw up. Who feels that way? Who does not want to screw up? That's your natural state, by the way. You don't want to screw up. Who likes screwing up? That's a really weird question. Because there's accepting screwing up but not wanting to screw up. Then there's thriving on screwing up, enjoying screwing up. Hey, you want lessons learned? I'm giving you lessons learned. So I say avoid failing versus fail fast as you can. My biggest mistake is I would avoid failing. I would. Let me give you an example. When I wanted to open my own school, my first school I wanted to open was it Branding University or The Wealthy Trainer? It was The Wealthy Trainer School. I knew what to teach. No, it was probably Branding University. They opened up kind of like at the same time. We're going to build you a school tonight, but I was waiting for everything to be perfect. Everything to be perfect. What am I going to host? What course am I going to host? How do I make it look good? I was afraid to fail. I was afraid to tell people to come to my school and fail, opposed to doing it messy. Failing fast would be screw up and pivot, but do it messy. That's a very debatable topic, but I will tell you from experience that when I started doing it messy, I became a millionaire. I did. That was Twitter lead machine. I said, I don't even know how to open a school. I have this content that I want to put out there, and I'm afraid to sell it. I've been sitting on this forever. I had Twitter One, just a Twitter training that I was doing back in the day. We'll talk about Twitter in a sec. That I was doing back in the day, and I was like, I want to sell something. I can sell something, but perfection paralysis. I was afraid to fail. So what did I do? I did it messy. I launched Twitter Lead Machine. I launched my first school. I believe I called it Branding University. That's like the first iteration. But it was literally a teachable site, right? Yeah. A site on Teachable platform that I just uploaded a bunch of videos on. I pre-sold the course before there even really was a video course. And I had a PayPal button. And in 5 weeks, I made 530 grand or something. It was absolutely ridiculous. I thought it was the worst decision of my life. Did I fail? Well, it was messy. It was messy. The money was there, but then it was just messy. I didn't know how to upload stuff. I didn't know how to, there was a delay on the course. Some of you may remember that. Who here bought Twitter Lead Machine? Let's talk. It's true. Who remembers how much that sold off? That was before automated webinars. That was before webinars, I think. Maybe I was doing webinars. Yeah, I was doing like one-off webinars, just like show up today, guys, Sunday webinars. I was doing Sunday webinars. But it was messy and I took action. Fail fast. By failing fast, it led me to another success. Then by moving fast with that, I failed fast with that. We'll get into that in a little bit. I created like an affiliate program. That was a massive failure. It looked good on paper, but instead of perfecting it to the T, I was starting to perfect it. But because I failed fast, I knew it was the wrong thing to do. So that's one example. I want to give you another example real quick. Octo content model. This course that I'm doing right now is to syndicate your content all over the place. Syndicate your content. I don't need to sell it. Who is in Octo content model right now? Please put it in the chat. That would be amazing. Oh my God, we've been on half an hour? Jeez. I'm going to go faster. It's a lot to cover, but it's okay. These are big mistakes, but I hope you're getting them. I hope you're understanding them. Because at the end of all these 5 mistakes, I will give you a solution to avoid them all. I will. The 2 miracles that happened to me this year, the amalgamation of all my failures and all my takeaways led to 2 things. My content in my blog and my courses in my school. That's what it all comes down to. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Please bear with me, folks. The tail end of this thing is not pretty. The coronavirus is not pretty. It's the worst. But we're going to get it. We're going to get through it. The show must go on. So the Octo content model, that is the perfect example of doing it messy. Let me pad down. In the Octo content model, we are creating video clips, audio clips. We are creating a podcast episode. We're creating, I had to mute her, Alexa flash briefings. We're creating 15 pieces of content from one 10-minute video. And we're syndicating it to 8 different platforms. This was a 12-week program that we started, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. We're 2/3 of the way in. We're on week 10, right? Yeah, we're having podcast week in a couple of days. My little boomers, Octo content model. This is the perfect example of doing it messy and getting the most amazing benefit. This is something that I wanted to perfect before I jumped with, specifically, especially if I'm going to teach it. A podcast episode, opening a whole new podcast, doing flash briefings for Google Home and Alexa flash briefings for home devices, voice in home devices. That's 1 week. Do a whole podcast in 1 week. Like create the podcast episodes and create the podcast and get approved by iTunes and get on Spotify and SoundCloud. That's another week. And also then we had to do video clips for LinkedIn, Facebook. We had to do images for Instagram, Twitter. Then we had to do, the list goes on. We had a lot more stuff. We had to create a whole blog from scratch. A whole blog from scratch in 12 weeks. These things, I didn't know how I was going to do them when I started this. I knew some of the stuff. Let me move my Kleenex. I knew some of the stuff, but I did not know all of the stuff at all. Did I suffer from profession paralysis, or did I fail fast? I failed fast. And what has it done for me? It's changed my whole life. I now have a blog that I'm proud to call home. I now have a method, a WMO, a method to produce content and syndicate it across 8 platforms or more. It'll be more like 12. And bring back leads in copious amounts daily and throw my brand out there. It's absolutely the best thing I've ever, when I say come up with, it's the best thing, it's the best course I've ever done, without a doubt, by 100x of anything else I've ever done put together. It's called the Octo Content Model. It sells for $5,000, and that's a deal. I will sell a ton of them in 2020. We'll talk about that in a sec. Some of you will too, because we're going to talk about that too. It's not an affiliate thing. This is where it's going to get exciting. I'm putting it on a whole new school. You guys are going to open your own school, and you can sell it as well for the price you want. But first of all, do it, because it will serve you and it will blow up your brand. In a time like this, especially. It sounds like I'm monopolizing on the bad things that are happening in this world, but I'm not. We happen to be positioned in a way that it can help a lot of people. There we go. What we're providing will help a lot of people who must work from home. God, it's an uncomfortable statement to say, but let's keep going. Octo Content Model, when I did it messy, it's the thing that's going to change my life, okay? Because I did it messy. I was forced to figure out how to create, just this week alone, submitting a podcast to iTunes, creating sound files, learning about sound files, learning about podcast episodes. Wait till you see, guys, on Podcast Week, how to title a podcast, how to describe a podcast, how to blow up your podcast. And then the week after that, we're doing Alexa. We're going in homes, 1 million homes pretty much overnight. I couldn't have done that if I wouldn't have failed fast. You guys think it was easy? The Octo Content Models thus far? Those of you who have been taking it, do you think it was easy? For me, it wasn't easy. I failed. I brought you the goods after I failed. So there you go. Fail fast. I would say in these 2 scenarios so far, I said your efforts should be 50-50 and you should fail fast. These are all going to tie into what I have for you at the end here. We're going to build a school for you. And I'm going to provide you with Octo Content Model. I'm going to give you guys a lot of stuff today. And the reason I'm doing it is because of the time we're in. Is because of the world, the world falling apart. It is. I would not be giving away. And this is only for the people that are live right here tonight. It's 9:39. It's like 9. It's about to turn 9:39 in 60 seconds. That's exactly what time it is. PM Eastern time on the 24th. Okay, on Tuesday. That's only the people who are live are going to get the free or the stuff I'm giving away tonight. Okay. You made an effort to be here, and there's like less than 300 of you. No, less than 400. 382 of you on right now. So I say stick around to the end. We're not going to go much. I say put another 45 minutes aside, okay? I'll cut it off in, I'll cut it off at an hour and a half, okay? Fair enough? Fair enough? Mistake number 3. Oh, this is going to get ugly. It's not ugly. It's not ugly. It was ugly for me. Financially partnering up with someone. Oh. What do I mean by that? I'm speaking from my experience, okay, folks? I live a life that's on my terms. Oh, geez. I thought there was a hair out of place. Gotta have some humor. I live a life that's on my terms. My life is crafted by design. Like, I've sculpted my life by design. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to compromise. I want to look at what the options are. I want to listen to opinions. But I don't want to feel threatened or like I'll hurt somebody if I make a decision or if I take a risk, or I don't want to have to waste a lot of time asking and getting approval. Now that's how I roll. If I want to do something, if something's not working, I want to pivot. Guess what? I pivot. If I want to take a risk that may cost me a paycheck or may cost me a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If there's a risk involved, when I'm partnered with someone, there's a risk involved. When it comes to financially partnering up, I'm not saying not to do it. I'm saying let's use me, my mistakes here. These are my mistakes here. I would count on people just like I had people count on me. That'll fall into the next thing. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. That's how I roll. Does it mean I won't have little partnerships along the way? Maybe I will. Maybe I do. Maybe I do a little affiliate thing here. Maybe I do a little joint venture here. But my main source of my core business is me. I control my paycheck. I write my own check. That was lesson number 3. Let's see what I wrote down. Okay, financially partner up. Companies that you partner up with, companies die. Perfect timing for this right now to talk about this, actually. If you're partnered up with a company, you don't know what's going to happen with that company. There could be friction on a personal level, but there could also be friction on not friction. There could be financial issues with the company. That goes at both ends. We'll get into that maybe a little bit, but yeah. When you do joint ventures, I think they're a good secondary income source, but your main core income source, I think you should own 100% of the profits. So, I mean, should I get into this? I won't say any names. There are times where financial, like we're going to see it now so much, more than ever, where you're not going to get paid for your efforts. Am I pointing fingers? Hell no. That's my next topic right now. So, how do you write your own checks? It'll come down to having your own school and your own courses and your own educational material or digital products that you get 100% of the profits from that are hosted on your own school. Whoa, was that bold? When I used to sell for other platforms or whatever, or anything, or MLMs or anything, more often than you can imagine, you may encounter problems and have all kinds of holds on your stuff, on your money, okay? Something to keep in mind. I'm not going to get into stuff. I'm not going to get into details. I'm just saying with myself, when I opened up my own school and went solo, I went solo. That goes from both ends. It's going to be hard to explain from the other end, but when you're going solo and you've got your own courses, when I say your own courses, when I give you my courses today to resell, because I'm going to give you some of my courses like today. The Dirty Dozen already has them. That's what we're building out today. Those become your courses. You will be able to edit those courses. You will be able to integrate yourself into those courses. You will be able to sell a $5,000 course for $2,000 if you want to. And I won't say jack about it because it's your course. You will be able to paint a mustache on me in your course if you want to. Don't do that. Just don't mess with the hair. You know what I mean? That will be your course, your course. You will not be an affiliate. I don't do affiliates anymore. I don't have affiliates anymore, and I will not have affiliates anymore. I hope that makes sense. You must have, it's important to be 100% independent of the stuff you sell. For the last time, I will say it doesn't mean as a secondary income stream, you can't be with a network marketing company. But if that's your primary income stream, that's scary stuff. Okay? Very scary stuff. Extremely scary stuff. I'm down to the fourth mistake that I'm about to get into now. That was the third mistake. Either financially partnering up with people, mistake. One of my biggest mistakes. Being 100% independent, that's my takeaway from that one. 1, 2, 3, okay? Number 4, counting on others. Oh, let's go. Let's put it out there. If you must count on others, you will get yourself in big trouble. You don't want to put yourself in a position where others count on you either. Big mistakes. I learned. I'm telling you what I learned. 7 years of this stuff. I used to count on others. Are they going to be there to help me? Are they going to be there to help me? What if they will go out of business? What if they can't pay me? What if they're tied up in a lawsuit? What? It's a lot of stuff here. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you to make this happen. That is what I used to say. I'm counting on you to train me. I'm counting on you to pay me. I'm counting on you to do this. I'm counting on you to do that. I'm counting on your system to work. You ever count on people? You ever count on systems? You ever count on software? You ever count on getting paid? Guess what? Stop it. Stop counting on it. I know it sucks. I know it sucks. You're going to have to take responsibility even if it's not your fault. You're going to have to take responsibility 100%, even if the other person stole from you. We're suing someone right now from Branding YOUniversity that stole from us. We're suing them, and it's going to cost me almost $200,000. I can't believe it. And I want to point fingers. I want to blame publicly. But I'm taking responsibility. I'm taking responsibility. Because that's my business. That's for me to know. But I was too eager to partner up with people. I didn't find my groove. I was unexperienced in partnerships and collaborations. I'm just unexperienced at that. Well, now I'm very experienced. I don't have them. I don't do them. Which brought me to my other one, financially partnering up. So, take responsibility. So when I say counting on others, let me get very bold here. Counting on others as in partners doesn't mean you can't do it. Just don't let it be your bread and butter. Let it be a secondary income stream. Your main income stream, I'll say it again. This is the solution. I said it 3 times subconsciously. I don't know if you caught it, but I'll say it in your face. You must create content for your blog that you host. You must create courses for your school that you host. And you own 100% of your content on your blog, and you own 100% of the profits from your courses on your school. That looks like a gun. Okay? That's the solution that we're getting to here. It's almost an hour, but I hope you feel the passion, because I finally figured out this game. You just dropped my paper. It's passionate. Next, well, no, we got to keep going. Counting on others, taking full responsibility. I get blamed for all kinds of stuff, all the time. So I'm voicing it out to everyone who blames anybody. You got to take responsibility. If you don't like it, I'm dealing with an affiliate program right now, big one, huge, like huge money. Maybe it's in the tens of thousands of dollars per day? No, per launch. We'll leave it at that. I don't need to go into details. But if things go south and things don't work out, take responsibility and just don't repeat the errors. Don't do affiliate stuff with certain companies anymore. That's all. But take responsibility. Okay? Social media. I counted on Facebook for a very long time. Lost my Facebook. I won't get into that. Took me a while to take responsibility. I was pointing fingers here, pointing fingers there, but instead I took responsibility pretty quick though. I said, well, whatever happened, I'm going to spend some time trying to get my Facebook back. It was a big cash cow for me, a big audience cow for me. It was my bread and butter, like for real. Went from 4.3 million bucks to under 900,000 in a blink of an eye. That's like a 75% pay cut. Like I used to make that per year. But now I'm a little over $1 million per year, but you're going from over 4. It's a big cut. Taking responsibility was tough, but I had to. I didn't bust I really looked at what I could have done wrong, and more importantly, what I could do different. So, tools that screw up, you got to toughen up, and you got to take responsibility and not point fingers. It takes a lot of energy out to point fingers. Doesn't mean you don't put up a good fight when you got to put up a good fight. If you got to fight, you got to fight. It's a little different. But still, you still have to take responsibility. When you fight, I rather walk away. I may throw a good punch, like a lawsuit, that I'm probably going to have to go through or want to go through. I may not even do the lawsuit. I may just say I'm going to take the loss. It's going to be an expensive loss, though. Someone steals from you. Do you sue them just to prove a point? Or do you move on and don't do business with them anymore? And not say a word, not say a peep. See, there's a lot of taking full responsibility. You should probably just keep going and learn from it, even though it's hard to predict. Well, you do learn from it. I don't partner up anymore. Okay? It's kind of these are lessons that are serving me forever. So let's go. Let's get into it. Counting on others. I was counting on partners. I was counting on other leaders that have totally backstabbed me, as they will you as well. I was counting on, it's not anger. This is just because I was counting on these people. I was counting on tools to work. They don't work anymore. I'm not getting any support. I was counting on social media. I was counting on my Facebook. I was counting on my Twitter. I just lost 2 million followers on Twitter. I just lost 8 accounts in one day. Why? I don't know yet. I'm figuring it out. But oddly enough, I lost my Facebook and my Twitter in like a matter of months. I'm taking responsibility. I must have did something wrong. Let's figure out what I did wrong and fix it. instead of saying, why did they do this to me? Who did this to me? Was it a hater? Okay? You see, it's a mental switch. So how do I take responsibility? Your own brand with your blog, your own school with 100% profits. I literally wrote that down. Take responsibility, your own brand, your own school. You got your own blog with your own content and your own school platform with your own courses, or my courses that you sell for 100% of the profits that are yours, that you download and upload on your platform. You have that. You're not counting on nobody. So you're not counting on others. Mistake number 4, I counted on others. It's pretty bold, today? It's almost an hour into it. Don't worry, we'll open up your school in 20 minutes. Then I'll give you guys, some of you, I'll give the dirty dozen my courses. I'll tell you where to download them. I'll give you beautiful images. I'll show you how to, we're going to get to that. We're going to have a part 2 anyways. We're setting up your school tonight. Number 5 mistake that I've done over the past 5 years. 7 years. Sharing, sorry. Now we're almost 400 people in here. I am just acting like we're almost 400 people. I'm just acting like I'm having a casual coffee with someone. Hi. I'm just chewing my ice, and I hope I wasn't too rude today. I just really want to help you badly today. Badly. Share other people's content. Missed something I've learned. I wish I would have learned this much earlier. I wish I would have gotten out of my own way and created my own damn content and sucked it up a buttercup and went through the steps, made my own videos, made my own courses, and acted as if I was a leader now instead of waiting for 3-4 years before I push record on the video. That's the lesson. Sharing others' stuff, being an affiliate of other people's stuff, instead of just stepping up immediately and sharing my stuff and creating my own school and my own blog. Let's get into it. Sharing others' stuff. That would be sharing other people's content, which I used to do all the time. Check out this stuff. He's got 5 tips on this. Or check out this. Instead of just watching the content and then redoing it myself with my own take. Huge mistake. I would have been a millionaire on year 1. Instead, I would have. This is a big one. Affiliate. Becoming an affiliate instead of having my own courses. Why the hell didn't I have my own course? That is a mental thing, folks. There we go. That's a big mistake. I'm telling you right now. I used to share. Am I saying don't be an affiliate? For the least amount possible. That's why I'm not offering you an affiliate program today. I'm giving you my courses to resell. I'm giving you what I believe will be the 2 hottest courses of 2020. I will, and you're going to see why tonight. These courses are the future. These courses are the future for so many reasons. Also with what's going on right now in this world. How many millions of dollars am I going to sell of this course? A couple, for sure. Guaranteed. I guarantee that right now. It's a $5,000 course. I'll be selling it at $2,000. How many copies do I need to sell at $2,000? 500. That's it. 500 times 2,000. Am I wrong on that? If I sell a course for $2,000, Octo Content Model, the whole course is $5,000. I'm selling it at $2,000. Yeah, if I sell 500 copies at $2,000, 2,000, that should be $1 million, if my math is correct. Yes, $1 million. So people are like, how do I make $1 million? That's pure profit, by the way. All I got to do is sell 500. There's 400 of you on here. If I sold it to half of you and ran this webinar for a month, it's $1 million. Like, I think people anyone listening right now, what I'm about to teach you, what you're about to experience when I'm done my last one here, we're going to build the school together for free. I'm going to give you my course to sell. How many copies will you sell? I will have no idea, because I won't know what you sell it for. You could go out and sell it for $1,000 if you want. It's your profit. You could go out and sell it for $500 if you want. You could go out and sell it for $100. You could give it away. I'm not going to come after you, because I'm giving some of you ownership to that full course. How much is the course worth? At least 10G. It was 12 weeks of intensive, cutting edge. It's the best training there is out there today. You're going to see why as I show it to you, because I'm going to have to show you how to download the modules and pop them into your school that you're going to build tonight. Who's excited? Who's excited? The Dirty Dozen. You guys have this. I'm going to explain why. I may let a few more people in, and I'm going to ask you guys, by the way, if you guys are okay with it. They're not going to get it for what you guys got it. It'll be more money. It'll cost more to own that course. And I'll get into that in a sec. But who's excited? Is the Dirty Dozen excited? Okay, that was it. Last one was sharing others' content was my mistake. And my takeaway was to create my own content. When I used to share others' content, I'd make other people famous. And when I would share others' courses, I would have to take a commission. When I would create my own content, make myself famous. When I create my own courses, I get 100% of the courses. When you do this, 3 words. It's actually 2 words. 3 words. 3. Perception is reality. Keep that in mind, folks. Perception is reality. I'll explain what that means after one more sip. Then we're going to open your school right now. What people see when they first see you, that's the reality. So don't act like someone who's never done a course. Act like someone who knows what they're talking about. If you don't like the way it turned out, re-record it. It's a recording. It's not live. You're going to see how to create a course. Okay? Are we ready to do this? 1 hour. 1 hour of what I believe was like the book. This was the dirty version, the dirty and raw version of my mistakes over the years. Not pretty, eh? Not pretty. But I came out alive, and I came out thriving, especially in a time like this. Sales are off the charts. Sales are off the chain, yo. Okay? So now what are we doing? We're going to open a school. Here's what I've done. I've opened one in a matter of an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the one I opened, because that's where you can download my course from and put into your school. But I will also open a brand new school right now, but without all the bells and whistles. Just, you'll see what I mean. We're going to start off with my new school that I refer to as, you know what I call my school? You're going to want to start thinking about a name for your school. But let's screen share right now. My new school is called Social Media is the New Hollywood. I love it. Social media is the new Hollywood. I think is the coolest sentence, because I've been saying it forever. I've heard it a million times. I see it all the time, how social media really is the new Hollywood. And when I saw that the .com wasn't taken, I know it's super long, but I got it. It's crazy. So I'm in the process of trademarking that sentence. Social media is the new Hollywood. So let's go. Ready? Let's take a look at that school and get ready. You're building a school tonight. You'll have the replay of this in your email. Okay, guys? So don't worry. We're going to go kind of fast. Let me know when you see my screen, please. Please. Okay. Did it work? Am I on? Can you guys see my screen, please? Please let me know in the chat. It will be obvious. There is an amazing website up here right now. I'll call it it's a school. Can you guys please see? Oh, wicked. Thank you. Okay, this is an exciting moment because like I used to do with the peanut butter test, that's an inside joke. Many of you may get that. I just built this school. This is a school. Social media is the new Hollywood. What if I told you guys I built this school with one course selling at $5,000? What if I told you I built this school in less than 2 hours, including the theme, the images? We'll dive into it, but this is what we're building tonight for you. Okay, I love this so much. I can't believe I have this school. Social media is the new Hollywood. At first, it was kind of a joke because I hear it all the time. I hear Hollywood people say this exact sentence. I hear social media influencers say this exact sentence. All of my mentors always say this. Social media is the new Hollywood. So I thought it would be really cool to name my school this as a test. And then I put become famous in today's digital landscape. It's beautiful. I love it. Now, what I want to explain right now is that I took all of the images here out of Google. I just did a save as. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to ask you guys to start writing things down. I want you all to build a school. I want you all to build a school. It is free. We're going to do it together tonight. And you will have something to sell. Now, if you don't have my course to sell, because the Dirty Dozen will get this entire course, you can start downloading them next week. I'll show you exactly how to populate your school, how to plug in your PayPal or your Stripe so you get paid when someone buys your course. I'll show you how to adjust the price, so on and so forth. But next week, we're going to really dive into how to customize this first course for my Dirty Dozen. When I say Dirty Dozen, because I know we got hundreds of people on tonight. We're over 400 now. Hey guys, what's up? The goal tonight is to build your free school. And if you don't have my courses, which like 300 and almost 400 of you don't. There's only 13 of you that do. You will be able to populate this with your courses. But like I said earlier, I know for a fact, this is really the only way you can write your own checks. This is the only way you have products to sell where you get 100% of the commissions. You own the courses. So I'm going to start by doing this. I'm going to walk you through the course. Not the course. I'm going to walk you through the school, show you how awesome, clean, crisp, usable, and beautifully designed it is. All automatically is through a theme. And then I'm going to show you really quickly what you can aspire to in the future. Let me show you that now. This is Branding University. I'm not going to pitch you on it, but it's one of my 7-figure per year schools. This school basically, just to give you an idea of what you may want to work at, it's the same platform, Thinkific. We're going to do that right now. We're going to build this in Thinkific, but it's the same thing except I put more work into it. I put more images, I put more sections, I put more videos. I've got a ton of courses. This website has hundreds of courses. They range from $500 to $1,000, a bunch of free courses. This is something you may want to aspire to. This website right now is a 7-figure website for me. It wasn't when I had affiliates though. I'm just going to say you probably don't want to have your own affiliates, okay, guys? Without going into too many details, I was losing money when I had affiliates, losing a lot of money. I was blurred by the vision. I was blurred by the idea that I'd get a ton of affiliates and the website would grow. I could go into the trial and error and I could go into those mistakes, but it would take me a long time. And I'm just saying that I cannot see myself hosting any kind of affiliate program again. Since I've just sold a $20 per month membership, which is what this is, if people want all the paid courses, they just pay $20 a month. I've been bringing in people like crazy. So subscription model may be something you want to think of in the future. You can always go to Branding YOUniversity, uneducated.com. Check out all the free courses. This is what I use. These are all the techniques I've used to build my brand. So it may give you an idea of what you may want to do in the future. But today we are building a simple site with one course. Fair enough. Okay. So this is going to be your own school. I'm going to repeat this. Your own school. You own this. You don't have to pay anyone any commissions except Thinkific. I think it's like 5%. We'll look into that in a sec. So here's what happens. This is the school. This is an image from Google. Let me see. Do I have it right here? I have it right here. Let me just go grab it. Right here. That's it. I just went and looked up paparazzi. I took that image. I saved it on my computer. I uploaded it in the site. It looks absolutely amazing to me. I love this. I want you to think of a name for your school. I want you to think of a subheading for your school. I have social media is the new Hollywood. Become famous in today's digital landscape. I have one course. Now I want to show you how beautiful this is laid out. I'm going to go click the course. Who here is on the Octo Content Model journey, by the way? Who took this course? Who's taking this course with me right now? Please put it in the chat. I'm going to click that. Look how beautiful this is. Okay, I'm going to enjoy this as I'm just showing you. That's just an image from Google once again. Let me go back. See that course image? I just went on Google just to show you guys how easy this was to build. I took an image from Google. Here's the image. Let me go grab it. I'll just show you how that's simply a Google image. Because if I came on this site, I'd be like, oh my God, what kind of work went into this? It looks so clean and it looks so professional. How did they get that box to hover? How is the pricing set up? Because I'm a programmer, right? So I look at all these things and I'm like, oh my God, look at the designer that designed this. Look at the photographer that took this beautiful shot. No, none of that. I'm just going to find that picture. I'm going to take a breath because this is very exciting for me and I'll tell you why. This new school of mine has generated $0. I just did this the other day. By next year, in 2020, in 6, 7, 8, 9 months, this course, I will have made $1 million from it. I will. And if I wasn't giving it away to some of you, I'd make a lot more. Because I'm giving it away to some of you that are on tonight, I'll give you the option, okay? The Dirty Dozen, you already have this. I'm going to reiterate how you get it on your site, Dirty Dozen, and I will give the option to some other people that are live tonight if the Dirty Dozen allows it, and I'll explain. I think this is a time where we need to help each other. So by me giving this course away, which I believe will be one of the best-selling courses on the web in 2020, by me giving this course away to you guys to have full control and full commissions where you own the course and you could resell it as much as you want for how much you want, I am definitely cutting into my income. I'm definitely cutting into my profits. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. So I'm not saying that because, yeah, I'm so cool. No, I'm not saying that because of that. I'm saying it because if I allow more people to sell it, it will affect the sales of the Dirty Dozen as well, depending on who's the most aggressive with it, who's the first to bring it to market, who undercuts each other. Hey, I'm just saying. So let me continue with showing you the site so everyone can get the site built. And then I'll talk about what the Dirty Dozen has. And then I'll talk about, no one's going to get the deal the Dirty Dozen got. I'm not even going to say the price that the Dirty Dozen got and what the Dirty Dozen gets on top of this. Dirty Dozen is something we just called it. I just called it because there's 12 people who got the course to resell. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to find that image, and it is right here. Right here. Okay, see? That's just a Google image. Now let's go look at the course. Let's go look at the sales page. Look how beautiful that is. That is the same image I just showed you. Look at this. It has the whole course curriculum, the sessions, and for every session it has an overview and it has the full masterclass. See how cool that is? And below, what I've done is I've added images. Oh, I have a video. I'm going to play the video so you guys understand what this course consists of. I've modified the Oliver video. Okay, guys? Those of you who are in Octo content, you should have an explainer video. So whatever course you create, this is the perfect format. You've got the background. You've got the curriculum, all the modules. We are up to module 10. We will have 12 modules because this is a course that we're doing live as we go. I have the promotion video, which I'll play in a sec. It's only a couple of minutes long. And then what I have is I have beautiful cover art for every session. So I have the cover art now, and then I'm going to have a short overview to each session. So session 1 was content creation. Session 2 was optimize, finalize, pillar content. Those of you in Octo content remember it, but look at these cool images for the modules now. You guys will all have this. Session 3 is automated webinars. Session 4, am I live or am I Memorex? Session 5 is creating your custom quote images and cover art. Wasn't this a full-on course, guys? This is a crazy course. Session 6, creating lead capturing video clips. I feel like selling it right now, but I'm going to play the intro video because that sells the course. Session 7, creating audio for your podcast and Alexa skills. Session 8, if you don't have a blog, you're basically homeless. Session 9, populating your perfect blog post with content. And session 10 is going to be this Thursday, can you believe it? It's going to be podcast week. We create your podcast. Session 11 will be creating your at-home voice skills for Alexa device, Amazon Echo, and for Google Home. Session 12, we syndicate to all platforms. Session 13 is a graduation party. How's that for a nice course to start with? How many of these do you think I will sell? A lot. That's all I'm focusing on. So let me show you guys what the intro video looks like, okay? And how I've modified it, because the initial video invites to a webinar. Here we're not. Here the intro video sells the course in a nutshell. It's the best intro video I've ever done, and it's the best course I've ever done. So let's go, let's see. They push click here. Let's watch it.
Oliver the Octopus.
Here we go. I'll let it
play. Hey guys, this is Oliver the Octopus, and Oliver's going to help us demonstrate the Octo content syndication model today, as well as how we implement the Octo content model in the Laboom squad. So this model is engineered to grow your audience by syndicating your content across the top 8 social platforms. Now, first things first, I like to give credit where credit is due. This model is based on the Gary V content model, how to make 30 pieces of content from one single keynote. Quite frankly, if it weren't for Gary Vaynerchuk, we would not be here today. When I first heard of this, I was in complete disbelief that I could make 30 different pieces of content with one video. Well, as it turns out, it is the perfect model, or should I say almost perfect. I only say that because we dug deeper, we filled in the blanks, we dove very deep into the details, and we added an execution plan, which is a WMO, which is a weekly method of operation. So the Octo content model is not only conceptual, it's also very tactical. So before we get started, I'd like to thank you, Gary Vaynerchuk, on behalf of the Laboom Squad for making our Octo content model even possible. And I have no doubt in my mind that a few influencer superstars will be born because of this. So here we go. We're going to get started with the visual representation of what Oliver's job is once your pieces of content are created. Then once you understand what Oliver's job is, then we'll go into exactly how to create 30 pieces of content from one 15-minute video. Oliver's job is to bring you new audience members every single day from all 8 platforms that we specified today. Oliver will go out, get you audience members, and bring them back to your blog. Yes, you will absolutely need a blog. We'll talk about the specifics at the end of the video, but in short, you own your blog. You don't own the social media platforms. If anything happens to those platforms, you lose your audience and you do not have their contact information. And way too many more reasons to why you need a blog. Too many to start listing right now. But when people land on your blog, we in the Laboom Squad capture everyone who lands there, even if they don't fill in an email. We capture them in several ways, including some Facebook pixel retargeting code, including the code for a LinkedIn Insight tag, including a G tag. So when someone simply lands on your blog, you can retarget to all of these people on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and on Google. Then on top of that, of course, there will be forms on your blog where people can add to their email in exchange for free value, as well as places where you can collect text numbers for your SMS texting campaigns. So this is why we stuck the blog right up there. Now, once you give Oliver your 30 pieces of content, he will use that content as bait to go get food. What I mean by that is your quote-unquote bait would be your content going out, and the quote-unquote food that he'll be retrieving will be your audience members. So as you will see at the end of this video, when we implement the weekly method of operation, the pieces of content are native to the platforms in which we are retrieving from, which means they look different. It's not the same video or image. So here are the 8 platforms. We start with LinkedIn. Oliver sends out content specific for LinkedIn with a specific call to action tailored to LinkedIn users. Next, he will do the same thing for Twitter. Next, he will do the same thing for YouTube. The 4th fishing hole that Oliver is going to capitalize on is Facebook. Then it's Instagram. And now we're going into audio platforms. Oliver's going fishing on SoundCloud. He's going fishing on iTunes. And he's even going fishing on Amazon's Alexa. Now, as you can probably imagine, content on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, iTunes, and Alexa are completely different from each other. If that's what you're thinking, you are correct. So to sum it up, your content is going out in the right native formats to each platform with a call to action to bring audience members back. Are you guys with me so far?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Okay, let's give you a little more. Let's give you a visual representation of what it would look like for audience members to be sucked into your blog. So Oliver spits out a LinkedIn post. There will be two types that go on LinkedIn. There will be video clips and there will be images. The smiling emoji is an audience member that sees your post, appreciates the value, and decides to get more value because that's what your call to action is. And there he goes. Oliver scores. Oliver used the free value in order to get the LinkedIn user to check out more information, or even better, to get more value. Now, there may be different types of people hanging out on Twitter, but they are still people nevertheless. This is why we tailor our content natively. Oliver puts out the Twitter content on Twitter and gets Twitter audience members from Twitter. While this is happening on LinkedIn and Twitter, the same is happening on YouTube, the same is happening on Facebook, the same thing's happening on Instagram, the same thing is happening on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Alexa, which are a completely different set of audience members because they don't watch video, they listen to podcasts and sound clips. And this happens all the time, all day long. New people see your video. Oliver continues to get new audience members and then bloop, right to your blog. Do you see the power of going onto all of these different platforms with different types of audience members? I really hope so. This is the future. This is how you become a global influencer. This is how you get recognized and are omnipresent, which means everywhere all the time. Now I ask you, how exciting would it be if this was happening for your business?
Please, sir, I want some more.
Yes, I'm sure you want more and you're going to get more right now. Let's talk about the tactics. How do we possibly implement this? It would take a team of people to film, take pictures, record you, cut up the videos. Hours and hours and hours of content just to make this happen. Here's where the WMO comes in. Your WMO, weekly method of operation, is to create one 15-minute value video. I'm using Gary as an example. Here would be one of his 15-minute videos. That's the job done. From that video, we clip out what we call video clips. Those are clips from the original video that are approximately 2 minutes long. We add captions to the video clips, and these are used for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Now I want you to ignore the different clothing in these videos that Gary's wearing. I just grabbed these as examples of what we're doing, but in our case, of course, we'll have the same clothes on because we are in fact taking clips from the long form 15-minute video. Next, we take screenshots from the video. Once again, ignore Gary's clothing. We will have the same clothes on. So we take snapshots from the video and then we apply quotes to them. We refer to these as images because that's what they are. We use the images on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on Twitter. Next, we strip the sound from the original video. And that sound file will be used for SoundCloud, iTunes, and Alexa flash briefings. So all of these pieces of content come from the original 15-minute video. That 15-minute video will be used for your YouTube, and it is the video that will be sitting on your blog. So by following and executing on the Octo content model, you will literally be creating 30 pieces of content from a 15-minute video, and you will be spitting them out on all 8 platforms, constantly retrieving new audience members into your audience.
Oh my God, that is so awesome. Isn't this the best course on the planet? For those of, okay, I'm back. Hello. That's the intro video to the course. I'm going to show you what the course looks like. I'm about to unlock it. If someone buys the course, I'm selling it for $5,000, but it's worth so much more. And in order for me to sell it at that price, I usually do a webinar. Now that's out of the scope of this. Today we're just building the school. Now let me be clear here. Excuse me. Okay. Getting a little excited here. Let me be clear here. Those of you that are on the Octo Content Model journey and are taking the course live, you guys understand that that group will close, right? Excuse me, let me cough this out. Okay, here we go. So I just want to be clear. Those of you that are in the Octo Content Model course, if I go to our private group really quick, you have to be on the courses to consume the content. Now, if this is our private group, just as a reminder of the Laboomers, okay? You have to go get the replays here. They're all up here in the featured section, all of them, every last one of them, from session 1 all the way to session number 9. But you don't get the downloadable formats to resell. I've been saying that since the beginning, okay, guys? Now, if you have been recording, I'm talking to the Laboomers here who paid for the 12-week mentorship program and the workshop we've been going through over the past 2 months. You don't have this. Only the Dirty Dozen has this, okay? I just need to be clear. I'm trying to leave no stone unturned. If you're opening your school and you're like, well, what do I host in my school? Well, that's going to be your own courses that you want to host on this, okay? Unless you want to resell mine. That's an option I will give in a second here, okay? Does that make sense, guys? So, to the people in the Dirty Dozen, the people who got resale rights, you guys remember this was a bonus, right? This was actually a bonus. So, congratulations. This is a really, really, really big deal. You have something to sell now. So what I want to do is I want to go into the course and show you how I set up my courses and how I think you should set it up too. So I'm going to go, I have a resume course. This is for someone who has purchased the course. Now I will be selling it at $2,000 from $5,000. So I chose to sell it for $5,000, but there is no mention within the course how much it costs. So if you have this course in your school, to the people in the Dirty Dozen or the ones who may want to join the Dirty Dozen tonight, I'll explain that in a second here. I'm making an exception, okay? The reason being, I'll get into a little more detail, but the reason being is mostly because of what's going on in the world today. I want to provide more people with a fighting chance, okay? They're not going to get the same deal as the Dirty Dozen, and the Dirty Dozen will have many more benefits. We're going to go through that, but let me show you what this course looks like. Someone picks it up. Okay, here's how it looks. There are modules on the left, and in the modules, I have the sessions, and in every session, what I do is I have an overview, and then I have the entire master class right there.
Oh, we did it.
I have an overview, then I have the entire master class right there.
Overwhelmed. What's up?
I have an overview,
Okay,
session 3, then I have the session 3 master
I'm gonna
class
get
right
a
there. The
little
whole thing.
emotional tonight.
This
I
is
think
the
I am.
unlocked course.
Okay.
I have the overview, then I have the
Dang,
master
dang.
class right there. You get the pattern, overview, master class
I'm gonna
right
stop.
there. Overview, master class, you get the pattern. I'll just keep on going. Overview, session 7, master class right there. Overview, master class right there.
Hello.
Overview, this is the one we just did last week. The blog post, masterclass right there. Pretty amazing, right? Isn't this crazy? So here's what I'm going to instruct you guys to do. We're going to build the school right now from scratch, okay? So you should all be building your school. If you don't want to, that's okay. I don't need to revisit the reasons why. Been doing this for 7 years. I just built out this school It's got one course in it. It will have 2 courses in it by next month. Octo Content Model and Brand Resume. I'll get to that in a sec. With those 2 courses alone, that's going to be a multiple 7-figure income stream for myself. And remember, you can sell them at whatever you want. Okay, so you see how clean this is? Who likes the format of this template? I love it. I'm in love with this. I've been selling courses for a very long time. You can add all kinds of stuff. We're going to get into that. But for now, to the people who got into the Dirty Dozen, once you build your school shell, which we're going to do right now, here's what you need to do to download all of these courses, because you now own them, okay? What you want to do is, you see this little, do you see my mouse there, guys? You see this download button up here? Look, you see my mouse? I'm going in the top right-hand corner. This is where you can download the video. Now, if you're asking me, can anybody download it? Well, I'm leaving it as yes. Anyone who buys my course for $2,000 can download the videos. But do I use that as a selling proposition? I probably will, because I'm going to do a webinar to sell this course probably. I do for all my courses. I'm going to give some value up front. I'm going to sell the course, or I may just send it out to my list and say, hey guys, Octo Content Model is ready. I mean, I got a pretty big email list, or I'll probably put a Facebook ad directly to it. I'll test the different ways, but the bottom line is I have something to sell. I'm selling it for $2,000 with a coupon code from the $5,000 initial price. Now, this is what you guys will see. So what I need you to do, I need you to go to my site, Social Media is the New Hollywood. You can just go to socialmediaisthenewhollywood.com or SMI. Just register on that site as a free user and try to register with the PayPal email you used, and I will unlock your $5,000 course. You now own it, but the point here is for you to go and download all of those modules, okay? So if I were to download the intro, let's say Oliver.
Boom Squad.
Here's how we do it. I'm going to click this right here.
Hey guys, this is Oliver the
I'm going to pause that. These are the steps, okay? You're going to have to watch the replay. You will get it by email. Then you need to click these 3 little dots here. You need to click download. Now you see it downloading? Look how quick that was. Now you have the video. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to replicate what I did when you create your school. Let's go show it in folder. There it is. It's all downloaded. You're going to want to rename it accordingly to whatever you want to name it to. I recommend sticking with the module names that I used. I'm going to close this.
Octopus, and Oliver's going to help us demonstrate the
Right here. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, I'll just reopen it. I will unlock the course. It'll take about a day, okay? I'll match it up with the Dirty Dozen emails. So whatever you paid, whatever you Dirty Dozen paid for to have the resale rights, and then just go to the course modules and start downloading them all, okay?
session number.
Next week, I'm going to show you how to edit them, and I'll tell you why it may be important to edit them. There's a lot of mumbo jumbo that can come out of some of the modules. Also, you're going to want to probably integrate your own stuff. I'm going to show you how to customize the course to yourself a little, okay? So let me see, did I cover that? Okay, now let me show you what it looks like in the back of the school. Why don't we just go open your school now? Are you guys, is everything clear so far? And for the Dirty Dozen, we are creating a new course, right? You guys know that, right? In April, the month of April, Octo Content Model will be complete. And we are, I'm going to go back. Octo Content Model will be complete, and we are going to have a second course, which is called brand resume. Octo content is the holy grail of content marketing and syndication and personal branding. It really is. But brand resume is another course that I will be selling for $2,000 and discounting at $500. We need to create this in April. My Dirty Dozen will be with me filming it live, and that will be good to go, where you can add that second course to your school. So you will literally have a full-on business. As a matter of fact, you kind of do here after 3 more weeks, okay? So far, so good. You make sense what it looks like? I don't know if you like the way this looks. I am in love with the way this looks. It's super simple, and the fact that you can adjust and modify anything you want. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So let me go back. I'm going to go in the back office just to show you guys what it looks like. Actually, you know what? Let's go build your school now. You want to go do that? Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking at this point. You're probably thinking, I want this too. I know you would. I would definitely want this instead of creating my whole course from scratch. Now, if you want it, Dirty Dozen, let me take a sip of my drink and let me ask you guys what you think. Let me take a sip of my drink. You know what? Let's just be real. Let's be real. I let 12 people in. There should be 12 of you, 13 of you who got in, who got resale rights to Octo Content and Brand Resume, which we are filming together. There are 13 of you who got that. They got it for $197. It's ridiculous. I wanted it because I wanted a live audience for Brand Resume. We start filming on April, what is it? We start filming on April 7th, then April 14th, then April 21st, then April 28th. Every Tuesday of April, we film Module 1, Module 2, Module 3, Module 4. We do it live because it's interactive, and I needed a live audience of about a dozen people. That's the Dirty Dozen. 12 of you, 13 of you, because of Eugene. I'm blaming it on Eugene. Eugene is number 13. We have 13 people that will be filming the second course live, and the deal was this. For $197, you would come live for the filming of Brand Resume, which is basically your online resume for your brand, not your personal job resume. We're creating a course for Brand Resume. And that course is being filmed live with 13 people who paid $197. Now, I'm asking you guys, my Dirty Dozen. I'm asking my Dirty Dozen. I want you to consider a couple of things here. Octo Content Model was not part of that deal. I added that as a post bonus. I did. I said, you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to let you guys resell Octo Content Model. That's something I had no intention on doing. That's something that was all mine. I was like, okay, now I'm going to go out and sell this thing. Like that's my 2020 right here. This is my multiple 7 figures for 2020. I'm going to create ads that go to this. I'm going to promote this. This is all I'm going to sell. And then, I don't know, I must have been going crazy. And I said, I'm going to over deliver. And I did. And this is over delivering. Some of you may understand. Some of you may not. I don't know. But I says to myself, let's give them all Octo Content as well. So this wasn't even part of the deal. But I added it. So now it is part of the deal. I'm asking you guys, my Dirty Dozen. You're going to have to answer in the chat and say yes or no, so I'm putting the pressure on you. What if I let some people come in at $297 tonight? So you would have the $197 deal. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So the 13 people who got in at $197. What if I allowed anyone who's on here tonight to come in at $297? So they'll pay $100 more. Would that feel fair? Now keep a couple of things in mind. This will create competition for yourself because there will be more people selling this course. There's 400 on right now, a little over 400 now. So do you want to say no to them, or do you want to say yes, they can come in for $100 more? Tell me in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. Keep this in mind as well. Keep this in mind as well. I'm making a massive sacrifice here. I am losing the most money here. If I was the only one who could sell my own courses, this would be ridiculous. I'd get all the money, obviously. I'd sell. First of all, I'd sell them all to you guys, and then I would be the only one selling them. Keep in mind, I'm giving you these to resell for yourself for whatever price you want, as long as you want, to modify as much as you want. You'll never see that. I've never seen that before. So I want this to be a first. So what do you say? We let him in at $297, or do you want to, or you want to let him in at $197, just like you guys? I don't know. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. First, let's build the school, then let's revisit this, okay? Let's revisit it. I want you guys to also really think. I'm talking about my dirty dozen here, because we have to make this decision together tonight. I want you guys to also rethink in terms of the coronavirus as well, okay? In terms of 4 million jobs being cut in the month of May. Okay? This is a real helping hand. It is. I already know how many I'm going to be able to sell of these. So as you guys think about that, I see the chat. I say, here's one thing that the Dirty Dozen gets that is not going to be given. There's no way. Whoever purchases tonight will not be able to come on the live sessions on the filming of branding, of brand resume. That's only the 12 people or 13 people. So you won't get that bonus. You'll just get resale rights, or you'll just get the courses themselves. And you will not get me in part as part of your course. Remember, Dirty Dozen, for the brand resume course, you're not only getting the brand resume course that you can resell once we create it, you're coming live to the brand resume recording and filming. You're also getting the accompanying webinar. Don't forget that. There is none for Octo content. So that you can get creative, or you can just go to the sales page. But for the brand resume, do you guys remember I said I did a webinar for that? An automated webinar. I just have to add the call to action. The Dirty Dozen is getting that. You're getting the accompanying webinar to brand resume. So now you just plug that into your webinar software. It's going to be pretty crazy. And I'm doing the collaboration with you by video. Remember that, eh? That's important as well. I'll be an 8-figure earner next year. There's no doubt about that. So it may be, you don't have to love me. As long as I'm an 8-figure earner, it adds credibility to you collaborating with me, okay? So you're getting that in video format. The people who come in tonight don't get that, okay? So think about that. Do we want to let them in at $297? Because I know people need this right now in this time, okay? So let's open the school. Then we're going to come back. I'm going to show you some of the features. And then next week, what we're going to do is we're going to add more rich colors. We're going to add more to the course, because we need to add some descriptions. We need to add some overviews. I'll provide you all with the accompanying overviews, the text. You can download all the image by going right-click like this, save image as. You can do that immediately. You can download all of the videos like I just showed you with the download button. You can do that immediately. You can start building your school and your course like I will show you in a second. We're going to do that right now. And we're going to, Actually, you know what? Because we've been on for a long time, almost 2 hours. I'm thinking, let's build the school immediately. Here's how you build the school. Go to asklalonde.com, asklalonde.com/school. I'm going to type it in the chat for the, I'm going to type it in the chat. You'll be guided right here. It'll go to here, open your own school. Then it will go to your Thinkific site. Yes, it is my affiliate link, of course. Let me type it in the chat. Okay. asklalonde.com/school. Okay, there it is. It's in the webinar chat. Go ahead and click that right now. I don't know if you can go in a different browser. You may want to save that URL for after. But what I need you to do right now is I need you to go get started free. You'll end up on a page like this. Okay? Let's see. Okay, you got the link? Good? Okay, so here's what you do. You go, if you already have another school, do it again. Use the link I just sent you there. Okay, so I'm going to click that, get started free, and then I'm actually going to open a brand new account. I wonder if it'll let me because I've got my other window logged in. Let me try it. So I'll show you guys step by step. I'm going to use a different email, see if this works. Yeah, because they do not check mobile phones. And I will not be purchasing anything, so no credit card. Okay, let's see if this works. You may want to watch the replay. I'll go. Yes, beautiful. Okay, so here are some options. Here's what they're going to ask you a couple of questions. So I'm going to go, yeah, because you want to, if you'd like to put that you referred me, then you'll be plugged in properly and you'll get all the emails necessary for your school setup. We continue next week, by the way, guys. So choose an option. I'm just messing around. I haven't started teaching yet. I'm currently teaching. I teach online, but have not yet an online course. I'm going to go with this one. I'm teaching online, but do not yet have an online course. Do you already have a list? Yes, I have. I'm going to say 1 to 10,000. You can say whatever you like. I'm just putting some random things here. I'm not going to keep this school, by the way, the one I'm creating now. I just want to show you guys how to do it. It's very simple. My training content is already built out as a course and I'm ready to go. Okay, there we go. How would you identify yourself? I will go with, should I go with social influencer? Yeah, heck yeah. This is what I put yesterday in the other blog, pretty much. Business and marketing. Yeah, that's what I put. And then here I will put, Thinkific partner. If you want to put my name here, it will, yeah, that'll plug you into my, I don't know if you'd call it a team or a referrals list, but I'll get your email here and you will get special treatment. That's in case you upgrade, okay? I get the commission. Here we go, start creating courses. Is that it? Will it let me? I think so. Ta-da! Beautiful. Look at Sunny. So there's all kinds of training within, but we're going to go right to the dashboard and I'm going to show you what theme I used for my school. Oh, okay. You'll get an email like this. Welcome to Thinkific. Let's go through it real time. Whoops. Hi, Mark. Thanks for signing up. Okay, good. Verify your email. Let's do that. Verify the email. Awesome. There we go. We're in. So now, a couple of things that are important. Next week, we're going to go into real detail, but what I want to do is I want you guys to start building your school. So I have my social media. I just switched. How can you tell? See how it says social media is the new Hollywood? And you have Marc's school. I'm switching tabs up top here. Let me bring that down. There we go. So this is the one I just created. This is my social media is the new Hollywood. So you're definitely going to have to rewind to this part and get the details. So this one is called Marc's School. If you go to settings, I'll go to settings in my social media school, the one that's already built. Email, okay. Now here's where you can rename your school's name. I recommend thinking this through. You could always change it, but you're going to want to get the .com, okay? So what I've done is I have social media is the new Hollywood, and then I go to a website called, you're just going to want to do this, okay? Just do it, and next week I'm going to show you how to connect your .com to your school. For your .com, I'm going to go through everything as I go here. For your .com, well, first let me show you the URL. Your URL, I'm going to scroll down. See where it says site URL? I'm going to go to my social media school. See where it says site URL? I've modified mine to say Smith and Hollywood. So SMITNHW. That's for social media is the new Hollywood .thinkific.com. You're going to want to modify that. Just go here, edit URL, and you modify it. So I'll call it Marc's School. Marc's School. Because that's what this one's called. Doesn't make much sense. Let's call it Laboom School. Doesn't make much sense either, but if I called it the Laboom School. And then I just see if Laboom is available. It may be. I may keep this. I don't want to open up too many schools, but let's call it the Laboom School. Save. Okay, now let's see if that's available. Whoops. Okay, I'll go edit URL. Let's see if I can just get Laboom. Save. If you change your site URL, your old Thinkific will not exist. Okay, yeah. No way. Nice. Laboom.thinkific.com. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, so good. Simple. You guys with me so far? That's all you need right now. Remove Thinkific branding. Can I remove it here? No. Okay. You can't do that on a free site. Okay. No problem. So here we go. We got this. Now, in this case, I called it the Laboom School. So what I would want to do is I'd want to go to godaddy.com, godaddy.com. I know we're going fast, but we've been on for almost 2 hours, I believe, right? Yeah, geez. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go, I'll look it up. thelaboomschool.com, search domain. And it's available, the Laboom School. Do I want to keep that? I don't know. Now you guys are going to go register it if I don't, right? Aren't you? Of course you will. Yeah, I better register it because you guys will go grab it. Yeah, go ahead. Go get it, Marc. I'll just go grab it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to go to, did I get it? Or did it save it? Nope, I gotta go back because I logged into my account. This is really live, isn't it? Maybe one of you's grabbed it already as I was doing this. $1 per month, yeah. La 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 la. Okay, it's very cheap. It's not $1 a month, it's like 25 bucks a month, I believe. If I go like this, add to cart. Now what I do is I'm just going to get it for a year. I'll go check out now. I'm going to go 1 year and 12 bucks. Okay, for the first year. Okay, I'm going to grab this one. Go complete purchase, and there it is. Might as well show you all this right now. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to point it to my school for now. Going kind of fast, huh? So my school URL is laboom.thinkific.com. If I go, I'm putting in the URL to see how it looks. There it is. Okay, it's blank. But do you see the similarities from this to social? New Hollywood. See the similarities? Pretty simple, eh? Pretty similar, I mean, right? So we're going to turn this, which I just literally opened up right now. I opened up a school right now. Literally, the Laboom School. I just opened that up, like now. We're going to turn that into that in 2 seconds. We're almost there. We're actually almost there. That's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my GoDaddy. I'm going to go to manage my domains. Okay, I'm going to go find my domain. All domains. I'm going a little fast here because I'm a little uncomfortable with sharing my domains, but it's okay. We'll go find it. What did I call it? The Laboom School. The Laboom School. There it is. I'm going to go really quick. I'm going to go manage DNS. You're going to have to rewind this for sure. Once you're in manage DNS management, you have to rewind this absolutely for sure. Scroll down to forwarding. Go add just for now. We're just going to redirect your domain name for now. I didn't expect on getting this all done tonight, but hey, we're in it to win it, right? So here's my URL. https laboom.thinkific.com. Copy that. I'm going to go back into my GoDaddy. I'm going to switch this to HTTPS. For now, I'll keep the permanent 301 and I will keep forward only. And I will paste that in like this and I will preview it. And it works. So now I'm going to update that. God, we're really doing it all live, aren't we? Okay. Now, it can take a while to register, so let's go work on our site immediately. I'm going to go back to my school. I'm going to go back to the back office of the school that I literally just opened. Now, I'm going to go to design your site. I'm going to go a little fast here, so you will have to rewind and watch the replay. I'll go to Site Builder. I'm going to go to Homepage. I'm going to get rid of the Coming Soon page. Get rid of that redirect. I'm going to go to the header. Let me see again, make sure I got this right. Let me see, make sure I got this right. Did I delete that? Save. Banner right here. I saved it, so let me go look at what it looks like. Make sure I did that right. Did I get rid of the Coming Soon? No, it didn't. So let me go. We're going to get rid of that. Home page. That looks right. Let me see. I'm going to reload to that. Oh, I'm just going to go back to the URL. Let's see if it picked up. If I go thelaboomschool.com. Boom! Look at that. We have a school, folks. We have a school. That was awesome. We did that fast. God, this is a good training. I mean, it's just cool. I'm doing it live. So, how do we turn this into this? We got a domain name and everything. Now, it does redirect, so don't be concerned. But I can start sharing the school immediately. So, let's go. I can shut this down out of GoDaddy. I'll go back to my site builder. And from here, I want to replicate this. So, what I want to do is, I want to go from here. I want to go to homepage. I want to go to banner. I want to go to headings. Now look how cool this is. If I change the heading here, it will update it immediately. So I go the Laboom School. Boom. I want to have a heading. Change. I'm going to go see what our saying is here for Laboom Squad. It's changing your legacy and your family tree forever through the power of... I'm actually building a school with you guys. I knew I'd be building one as a demo, but I'm actually building one that I kind of really am digging. I'm digging it. This would be... Hey, maybe that's where I can host all our... Okay, I'm going to think about what I want to do at this school, but... There we go. Will it update? I love it so much. So now I'm going to, I want to keep this background actually. But if I wanted to update, I love that background. They just gave me that background. But let me show you how to update it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save that. And then the hero image is what we update. So if I were to grab, if I go to upload new, this is where I could go grab any image as my background. This is where I could use Octo Content. Just show you. And look at what it does. It updates it, but if your text is not, visible, you can actually change the opacity right here. Look, if I go darker, see what it did? It made it darker. Now I wonder if I can remove image. You guys see how I did that? Let's just go look at it live. Let's go look at the Laboom School live. Go like this. Boom, how beautiful is that? Now I know I want to make this bolder. I want to mimic this pretty much. But you're going to play with the settings. I just want to show you that right away so you guys can start playing with this. I want to see your schools next week, okay? Put them in the chat. This is all completely free. Let me see. I'm going to go and I'm going to go pick a theme, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. Now I'm going to go to design your site and I'm going to go to theme library. And here what you can do, see how that's my site? Here you can explore the themes. There's different themes. I'm going to go to the Empire theme. And I'm just going to go select these to show you how these look. Look at these, how cool these are. I think I took either Spark or Jet. Oh, see, you can see how it looks. I think I took Jet. I'm going to take Jet because I believe that's what I used for this. So now, here you can see what they look like, but this is not where you set them. You need to go out of here. You need to go to Site Builder. You need to go to Theme Settings. You need to go to Styles. And because we installed this, you can install the other styles, okay? You may want to rewind it. Look at the Vogue. There's another one as well. And I'm going to go Apply Jet. It should do it to the whole... There you go. Boom. I love it. So... Is that it? Save? I think that's it. Let's go look at how that looks. There we have it. Does it look familiar? Now if I wanted to make it exactly the same, all I do is I center that text. You guys can play. I don't know how much time I want to spend on the design because it's already done. time for you guys to play. Now what I want you to do is all the people that have access to my course, start downloading the videos like I showed you and start uploading them to your site. Let's go look at how to do that now, okay? Okay, click out of here, because now you are ready to work on your training content. And you go there by going to Manage Learning Content, right here. Once you go to Manage Learning Content, you go to Courses. And then you're going to want to model my site. You're just going to want to model my site. Course is called the Octo Content Model. I've built this in a certain way, guys. By the way, I'm just going to give you guys the offer. What do you guys think? Should we, should we? I'm going to let some people in, okay? Dirty Dozen. I'm going to let some people in. What does $297 sound fair? Or you want to give it to them for the $197? I'm getting a lot of private messages right now asking me if it's okay if they get the $197. I'm going to leave it up to the Dirty Dozen. Put it in the chat, Dirty Dozen. The power is in your hands. Think of the coronavirus. Think about how people are struggling right now. Think of the 4 million job losses. Think how you're going to be helping each other anyways throughout this journey. And think about how I'm sacrificing a lot too here, okay? I'm cutting into my income. This is going to be my main income stream in 2020. Okay? Think about all that. Now let me continue, and then I'm going to drop you guys with the URL and let you guys work on your school and at least get this course up. Okay? And then next week we finalize your school. We add all the descriptions. I show you how to modify your videos, so on and so forth. So let's go back. I'm going to go back into courses. Now in courses, you want to go new course. I'm going to go fast. You want to go blank. Then here you want to go, I'm going to call it the Octo Content Model. But here is where you can call it whatever you want. Let's call it Syndication Nation. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it like Frank's Syndication World with Marc Lalonde, because I'm doing the course, so that'll be obvious. Let me get rid of that for now. I'm just going to do it manually, okay? So, once you call your course whatever you want to call it, the reason I said you can call it whatever you want to call it is because if you look at my course here, you look at the images, I did this intentionally. Session 1, Session 2, I didn't put Octo Content Model. But I will tell you guys something. Oliver talks about the Octo Content Model. And to be honest with you, I'm going to go Octo Content Model. I'm going to go change the name right now. And the reason why I think it's going to be important is because the Octo Content Model will be a gold standard in personal branding in 2020. And if people want to get their hands on the Octo Content Model and you collaborate it and you can sell it, like say it's selling for $5,000 and you have it on sale for $500, if it's well known, which it will be, people will buy it from your school. It's competition, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, though? You can call your own price. You can undercut. You can do whatever you want. You can throw in your own bonuses. You could say at the Rogers School for Fools or at the Laboom School or whatever your school is, you could say, with every course you purchase, you could say, I have, for this weekend only, the Octo Content Model course, the official course, I'm selling it to you for $100 and I'm giving you a half hour of coaching. You know what I mean, guys? You can use your imagination here. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to rename it. You would do that in settings. I'm going to call it Octo Content Model. But I just wanted to show you, I was going to name it Syndication Nation for example purposes, but why would I want to? It's just too perfect as Octo Content Model. Put Octo Content as the URL. Course name, no, I want to put the course name is like this. You guys see what I'm doing, right? Now you're not going to memorize this. You're going to have to come back. Go save. Done, done, done. If I save, that should be done. The pricing, I'm going to go $5,000. Now here you're going to have to connect your PayPal, okay guys? You're going to have to connect your PayPal so that it can be a PayPal button and people will be able to purchase from you from PayPal. I don't want to connect mine here mostly because I have it connected to the other account. And I also don't want you to see my PayPal. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. I don't want to share that stuff anymore. I don't want to share income stuff anymore. And it will probably have a conflict. Do you want to see? I don't care, actually. See, to make a one-time payment, you have to do it. Let's do it. What the heck? PayPal. Yeah, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Don't get upset, because you guys know I make a lot of money, right? Money is a very evil thing when people get... There's a lot of jealous people in this world, and I'm teaching you what I'm doing, so it doesn't count. Okay? Do we have a deal? If I got this crazy balance, which I always do, like it's, I just don't want you to say, oh, you make all this money. I'm teaching you exactly what I do, okay? Mark at brandinguniversity.com. Yeah, this will be important. PayPal merchant ID. So, from here, let's see. No, okay. How do I get my merchant ID? That's what I want to show you guys. Integrate with PayPal. Okay, you may have to rewind this. Now, warning, you'll probably see my PayPal balance, and it's in the hundreds of thousands, obviously. Okay, let's go. Integrate with PayPal. Connect PayPal with Thinkific. Get started, okay. They want my merchant ID. Watch how easy this is. Get my merchant ID. Where is it? It's right here. So I just log in, right? Is that what I do? Account settings. Log in. Ah, there it is. Beautiful. I don't have to go in. I don't have to go in my balance. Okay. Merchant ID. It brought me right to it when I clicked from here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to copy this. Just like this. Copy. I'm going to go back to merchant ID right here. I'm going to go paste. There we go. I pasted it before from my other site. Will it allow me to have two schools? Boom. Done. Save. Is that it? Connected. Good. So now I can add a price. Apparently. I can. Okay. So let's go. Go back to my course. Manage learning content. Courses. Now it should be able to allow me. Auto content model. Go to pricing. One-time payment. Boom. There we go. There you have it. $5,000. Save it at that. Now we are getting somewhere. If I go save, settings. Okay, we're going to want to put a description in here somewhere. Settings. Yep. Course image and description. The description, you can go, for those of you that are uploading it, you can upload the same image I had. You can download it from my website, or you can choose your own. I'll grab this here, upload. You go fast here. We've been on for a little while, but we're moving forward fast. I like it. We're doing all this from scratch. Hey, you're getting what was promised. You're opening your own school. Course description. Oh, excuse me, folks. I'm going to go to the actual course description here on the social medias in New Hollywood. I will copy that. You can do the same. You can replicate it exactly if you like. I recommend you do, actually. Go here, paste. So now it appears we have ourselves a little course going on. Let's go to the Laboom website. I'm going to reload the Laboom School. Oh, you got to publish the course. I will go and I will go back to my back office and click publish right here. Published like this. Now PayPal is connected. If somebody buys that course, guess what? That's it. You have yourself an official school, but now we got to get the course in there. And that'll kind of be your homework. Do you guys understand? Let me just refresh this. Reload. I'm going to get a cool image up here. I'm going to go take off the image because I liked the old Laboom School image. Why not? I mean, I'm taking a bit of time on this, but it's okay for now. There we have it. I just created this, by the way, okay? 0 lessons, but it's $5,000. If somebody wants to buy it, it will go into my PayPal. Do you guys understand what just happened? This is the image I want. And you can change this image the same exact way. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to can I get out of here? I can get out of here. I'm going to exit out and I'm going to go back to design. No. Yeah, design. Because when you design your page, we'll get into this next week. When you design this page, you have to do it in a different place. It's under design your site, site builder. And then from here, you go to courses. And then your courses show up. It's so awesome. Once you get used to it, you'll be popping out courses like nobody's business. You'll be making a course that would have been a webinar and putting it in here. And all of your students that are in, you can create a free course just to get people in. That's exactly what I did for Branding University. Okay? Let your wheels turn a little bit. It's time for you guys to step up and become the leader that you are and have your own income source where you can sell your own stuff. I would get populate the Octo content model, okay? Here's how you do that. I showed you how to download the videos. Now I'm going to show you how to upload the videos in your school. We did this all tonight. So I'm going to go into Octo content. I'm going to go into manage learning content. I'm going to go into courses. I'm going to go into Octo content model that we just created. This is so freaking awesome. I'm going to go and look on the actual site. Social media is in New Hollywood. And I'm going to go look at the chapters and the descriptions. This is what you should do too. You see how we downloaded this video earlier? But now you're going to have access to it. So you can just go in the course itself. Remember, all those of you who are in the Dirty Dozen going to resume course, go in here. You can save the images with a right click. Let's go upload this module right now. Meet Oliver. That's the name of the chapter. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going into my new Laboom school. Right? Yeah, right here. I'm going to go new chapter. Click on chapter. I'm going to paste the name of that chapter. This is so awesome. I'm going to go save. You guys realize you've just opened a business right now. For those of you who have my courses to sell, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Then you're going to go to Oliver introduces and explains the Octo content model.
Squad. So this.
Let's go like this. I'm going to copy that. Copy. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to add a lesson. And from here you go video. And I'm going to put the title, paste the title. See what I'm doing, eh guys? I'm literally replicating it. I'm going to go select the file that I downloaded earlier. Here it is. Remember with all the jibber jabber? I'm going to rename this probably like this. Oliver introduces. That doesn't matter what you name it, so I'm going to name it Octo Content Intro. There we go. I'm going to name it that. And then, no, I just double click, and is that it? There we go. That's crazy. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, all the Dirty Dozen, is go download all those videos and start uploading them in the same fashion I just did. Do the best you can, because now we're really over time. Do the best you can, and next week on part 2, we're going to refine what we've already done, okay? Then the week after, we start on brand resume. But by next week, you're going, and on Thursday, don't forget, La Boomers, we get the podcast week. It's this week. So, a couple of things now. Let's save this. Let's go take a look at how that looks on our brand new school, the La Boom School. Reload that. Ta-da! There it is. If I want to buy the course, I can buy the course. See, PayPal button, everything. I connected PayPal. People can just buy it with PayPal. You can add a coupon. I think you have to upgrade to like $35 a month if you want to add the coupon. Let's go look at that right now. If you want to upgrade. Do we want to look at that right now or maybe next week? I don't think we really need to right now. What I'd like you to do is get those courses up. Get your school up. Oh my God, this was value packed tonight. You guys want to work from home? You want a product to sell? You got yourself a product to sell. So, Dirty Dozen, what are we doing? Are we letting them in? Are we letting people in? We still have over 400 people on here right now. For those of you who would like to resell Octo Content Model, all you need to do is, let me go. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to make you an offer. What do you guys want to do? You want to do the 197? If they do the 197, let me get out of here. I'm typing in the Octo Content Model. Okay. A couple of things. Those of you who are in the Dirty Dozen, it was a prerequisite. It was a requirement for you to be a La Boomer at the time. So every Dirty Dozen person that has these resale rights is also a La Boomer. But every La Boomer does not have resale rights to this stuff and does not own the course for life. So if you are a La Boomer and you want to jump in, I don't know if we can call ourselves the Dirty Dozen anymore. Let's call it the La Boom School people. I don't know. The people who are building a school now. I'll let you in, and what I'll do for $197, but here's what's going to happen, okay? If you do the PayPal payment right now of $197, and it's done right now, live, you're going to get into the Octo Content Model as well. So I will let you into this group. You will get instructions, and you will be able to get the remaining sessions. We're only doing podcast and Alexa, and we wrap this sucker up. But you'll be able to attend, and if that means anything, I mean, it's only 2 sessions left. To be honest, you'll be kind of lost, but you'll be allowed in. And you will have Octo content for keeps, forever, and you can resell it and upload it just the way I explained how. But if you don't do it right now, let's say by midnight, the link that I'm going to share with you right now, I'm going to give you a 197 link. I got to program it real quick. So let me program it. It'll take 2 seconds. The link I'm going to give you, I got to name it something right in front of you guys right now. It's going to go to a 197 link. And after midnight, what do you think? We'll bump it up to 297. That cool? Sound fair enough? Dirty Dozen, you guys okay with that? Consider everything, okay, guys? Thanks. So, Dirty Dozen, you guys get my live collaboration. You get to attend the brand resume live event. Do you guys want to include that as well? In other words, do you want to open it right up to the new people that come in tonight? Do you want to create a big family out of this and have them all attend the filming of the brand resume live? Do you want them to get exactly what you got minus me doing the collaboration with them? Would you like me to allow that? Guys, Dirty Dozen, want me to make that offer? Let's think about it. I think we should come in with a giving mindset. You guys are getting the collaboration as a bonus. That's what that'll come down to. And I'll tell you what, if you guys all agree and I'll say yes, I'm going to throw in a week number 14 in the Laboom Squad for everybody. It's something that we did not have time to cover, and I'm going to throw it in for everybody. Okay? It's going to be getting that damn pixel code into your blog. As much as I got to relearn it, it's a real pain in the ass. It really is. I was trying to relearn it. I'm like, how did I do that again? And it was frustrating. So I will put my best foot forward. I will invest the day it takes to create a simple process, and we will have a week 14 instead of 12. So week 12 will be Alexa. Week 13 will be putting in your pixel code. Those of you that are just coming in tonight, don't even worry. Okay? You're going to understand. But it's going to be an extra module, and we'll just give it to everybody. Okay, guys? Let's open it up, okay? So here's the deal. $197 right now. If you don't do it, what time is it? Whoa, what time is it? Okay, you have to do it now. By the time I'm off this webinar, if you don't make the $197 payment, let's say by tomorrow 6 a.m. Well, we'll give it one day. We'll give it one day. On Wednesday, the 25th of March at midnight. I'm writing it down. On Wednesday, the 25th of March. 5th of March. On Wednesday, the 25th of March at midnight Eastern Time. If you go to the link I'm about to give you, I have to put it in right away. Let me just get that going. Let me just type it in. It's going to be for $197. Hold on. If you don't do it by March 25th at midnight, it's going to be $297 for the same deal. Okay, guys? We're letting... Do you guys understand what this is? What you're getting here? Do you know what the Octo Content Model course is? Not only are you getting that full course, but you're getting the full brand resume course. And not only do you get the courses in full forever, even the Laboomers didn't get Octo Content forever. Not only do you get the two most valuable courses on the planet, in our industry in 2020. Yes, better than anything out there. Not only do you get those for yourself to review and to master, but you get to download them and edit them and resell as many copies as you want for whatever price you want. That's insane. I urge you to take action right now. I just do. I just do. That's it. Okay, let me program this in real quick. Okay, so the link will be asklalonde.com. Give me a sec. Let's go with resell for resale rights, but it's more than that. I just need to come up with a folder name. And then I'll just put in a PayPal link. Okay, that should work. That should go to this page. Let me try it, upload it. We should be good. Let me try it, okay? Let me just go open up a new browser window and test that out. ASKLALONDE. I'll put it in the chat as well. asklalonde.com/resell. RESELL. Boom. There we go. So there you go. You do that and you will get an email within 24 hours and you will have to register for free in the school. Okay? Register for free in the school of social media is. So you can go. I've also registered the .com of the acronym. So social media is the new Hollywood.com. So it's like Smith NHW. Social media is the new Hollywood.com. And register as a free student, and within 24 hours you will have this unlocked and you will get all of the invitations necessary to attend Brand Resume. It's going to be a party. It's going to be a party. This is what's going to change all the lives. Okay, let me put in the chat this here. Ask Lalonde. I'll just copy and paste it. onde.com/RESELL. Copy. Okay, I'm going to go put it in the chat. Okay. There you go. It's in the chat. So there you have it, guys. This is crazy. This is the most I've ever given in my entire career. If you think this is expensive, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. This is crazy. So what I'm going to do is the resell link, the same exact link, when you click it, it will simply go to, we will not honor the $197 anymore. Okay, guys? After that, we just won't, it'll be $297. So if you can't make it by March 25th at midnight Eastern time and you put in the resell link, it will go here. It'll just show this, okay? That's all it'll show. And if you find a secret way to get in at $197, I'll refund you the $197 and ask you if you want in at $297. It's not about cheating the system. There's so few of you. Like out of the 400 tonight, I see you guys coming in, by the way, like crazy. So there's Dirty Dozen, no more. Okay, guys? We've just expanded our family for the betterment of everyone. But I'm not doing the collaboration videos for everyone. So Dirty Dozen, you still have that, okay? Well, you still have that. We need to have an abundance mindset, guys. So let me go back to asklalonde.com/resell. And there you have it, okay? It's going to redirect here. Okay, guys? Whoo! What a night. So start fiddling around, and many of you are going to be able to literally replicate my school. Now's the time to get down and dirty and play with your school. Play with the themes. Let's see what you got. Now, all of you are going to be in the Laboom squad that get in, at the $197 tonight. So why don't you go in the Laboom squad and share your school. Okay, guys? Let me take a sip of water. Is everything pretty clear? We covered a lot tonight. Wow. Now, in a normal webinar, I would throw in all kinds of bonuses and do a hard sell, but there is no hard sell to do here. This is ridiculous. This is just insane. This is what I'm doing. You know what's interesting about this? You guys are following me on my journey of it's not that I'm starting over, but I kind of am starting over. So I can't wait to see your schools. I think that's all we need to do tonight. Okay, guys? Now, the last thing I will leave you with is you got all the links are there in the description. If you're unsure about all of this, check your emails, okay? By tomorrow morning, you probably will have the replay shortly after this. It's been streaming on YouTube, so it is a YouTube link. So the replay will be on YouTube. If you're unsure about jumping in on this journey, jump in on this journey. You owe it to yourself to have your own school and have these two gold standard courses to get kicked off with. If not to resell, at least to have for yourself. I'm selling them. It's selling for from $5,000 to $2,000. This is what I'm selling it for, $2,000 with the coupon code. That's what I'm selling that for. And the brand resume will be $2,000 down to $500 with the coupon code. So that's $2,500 of at the discounts you're getting for $197. If you were only using it for a student, you get to resell this stuff at your own. I'm going to stop repeating that. It's beyond me. This is my best giveaway so far, for sure, in my history. My best courses and my best giveaway. Now, what I'd like you to do, if you have a different email, are we good? If you have a different email in your PayPal than the one you register on this school with, send me a LinkedIn message, okay? Just go to LinkedIn, if you're on LinkedIn, or even better, send me an email. Just send me an email at laboomsquad@gmail.com. laboomsquad@gmail.com. Let me type it in the chat. laboomsquad@gmail.com. There you go. It's in the chat. Okay, guys? So just send me an email and say, I paid the $197. Here's my PayPal. Here's the email I used for the social medias, the New Hollywood School. Then start downloading your videos. You'll be unlocked within 24 hours on this $5,000 course. Okay? Whoo, what a night. It was a long one. It was a dandy, but wow, it's going to be one to remember. There's no doubt about that. Okay, guys, you have everything you need. Watch the replay. I will include the payment links in the YouTube video, but just remember, this will only say $197 until midnight on March 25th, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, midnight, and then it will be $297. Okay, guys, you got work to do. Start building your school, and you know what? All of you who come in, go into you'll be invited. Request to be added into the Laboom Squad group. That's members.laboomsquad.com. Let me copy that and paste it in. And copy that. Let me paste it into the chat. You got a lot of stuff to write down here, okay? But when you send me a message at laboomsquad@gmail.com, I'll send you this URL too. Here you go. There you go. It's in the chat. members.laboomsquad.com. I will have the registration page for Thursday night where we set up your podcast. Hey, listen. I know this seems like an overload of information. I know it seems like I've been teaching like a crazy person over the past 3 months. I have. It's going to stop, okay? We're going, for the next year, we're going to be implementing everything we've learned. And we're going to become global influencers. And there will be tons of seven-figure earners out of this. I know. There has to be. There has to be. Out of the people. If you're here right now tonight, take action on take action on the 197. Okay? You have to take action on this. I'm done. My voice is raw. I have to figure out a couple more details to set up our podcast in 2 days. Okay, guys, I will see you guys on the inside. I love you all. Let me go process your orders. Let me get you unlocked so you can start downloading these courses. Love you, and I'll see you all on the inside. Bye-bye now.